I thought my hatred for certain anime characters could never reach a peak. Well, my hatred for mine is just gone up. It just continues to go up. This person is despicable. Just downright despicable. Using everything against Naofumi, and everyone believes a fucking word she says. And Lancer Hero, whatever you want to call him, is so fucking gullible, he believes everything that she says. But we also learn that she's also the king's daughter. She's the princess. So, of course, everyone's going to believe her, and the king is going to twist everything that suits his daughter's desires. So, Naofumi never wins because he has the whole country against him. Because no matter what he does right, it'll get twisted against him because of mine and the king. And he's just slowly pieced that puzzle together. Like, what, she's the princess? Well, no wonder my life sucks. No wonder no one believes me, because the king keeps twisting those lies. Keeps twisting to suit that bitch's lies. Suit to her desires. And it fucking sucks. You see, Naofumi continues to get kicked to the ground when he's trying to do his best. But seriously, my hatred for mine right now is unbelievable. I was burning with hatred during this whole entire episode because it just pissed me off that bitch can just manipulate everyone around her, and the king will back her up and just twist everything to just basically sort her desires. And well, mine tells a lie. Go figure. That Raphtalia is brainwashed by Naofumi and that she's being forced into slavery by Naofumi, which is not true. Naofumi saved her as a slave and has given her everything that she can live a normal life. He has protected her, he's given her food, medicine, and Raphtalia calls out Lancer Hero. It's like, would you do that for me? Because I don't see you doing that because you don't have a slave right next to you. Do you? So you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't feed me. You wouldn't give me medicine for my disease. You wouldn't do anything for me. You just see me as an item right now. But when Lancer Hero confronts Naofumi and says, you have that poor girl as a forced slave, I challenge you to a duel. And if I win, Raphtalia leaves you and I free her from her slavery and she joins me. But that's not true, because even if you were to free her from her curse as a slave, she'd probably still go back to Naofumi. Because she wouldn't go with such a gullible prick like you. But if Naofumi wins, he gets to keep Raphtalia. And it's a pretty good fight. Naofumi seems to have the edge over Lancer, even though Lancer's really over leveled, like 43, and Naofumi's like level 21. So yeah, there's a bit of a level gap there. But Naofumi holds his own, just outsmarts him, uses his own tricks, uses those orange rubber balls against him and locks him in a shield prison ball where he just chucks him in. It's like, have fun. Yeah, Naofumi seems to be winning. He seems to go on and to win. And he says, look, either you admit defeat or I'm going to just continue to embarrass you. Do you want that? Do you want to be embarrassed right now? Losing to the Shield Hero and getting beaten up by the Shield Hero? Do you really want that? And our thing is that he's about to win. Mine interferes with her win magic. Fucking mine. Are we serious right now? I mean, you can't be serious. And this completely throws Naofumi off his guard because he just sees mine as interfered once again in his life and is just completely oblivious now to what's going around him because he's just so full of hatred now that she's continuing to ruin his life. Lancer Hero ends up winning because of mine's interference. We have a moment there where Naofumi says, did you not see her use her magic? Seriously. How are you all blind that you could not see her use her magic to interfere in a one-on-one duel? And everyone turns a blind eye because they're nobles, because they listen to their king. It's so blind, this country, that kingdom is so blind to the shield hero and what he does. And something happens. Something happens while Naofumi is in that despair state where he just disagrees with the whole entire world, casts it aside. He unlocks this curse series that I've heard a lot about that is actually a really cool moment in the light novel. And I've heard a lot of people say this is where it gets good. This is Naofumi's main power that he unlocks that's OP as fuck. Like seriously, it is amazing power that he unlocks. So yeah, can't wait to see how he utilizes it, but because we see it, because we see him use it in the OP. So if it's going to be like that, and he's going to go on a rampage by the looks of it, then the sword hero and the bow hero come down and call out on the lancer hero and say, mate, you cannot be that gullible. You cannot be that senile. Seriously, how did you not see it? You did not win. You lost. You still lost. Now, if when we beat you fair and square, you had outside interference by mine. Us two saw it because we're not blinded by this king's arrogance and his lies that he tries to spin on his kingdom and on other nobles. We're not blind like that. Yeah, we don't like how he's able to just twist everything to his own agenda and his daughter's agenda. We will see that and we'll call it out, and we're going to call you out that you're a gullible prick, that somehow you believe that you're in the right here. Are you serious? And he continues to plead case, but she's brainwashed. She could still be brainwashed. Like, how can she be brainwashed when you just see that right there, where Raphtalia is just hugging Naofumi, just trying to comfort him in his despair moment, in his darkest moment, where he thinks he's just lost someone really close to him, someone that's been taken away from him, forcefully taken away from him. And Naofumi and Raphtalia has a really good back and forth dialogue here, where he just tries to throw her away because he feels like she's betrayed him, and Raphtalia's like, that hasn't happened. I will never betray you. I will follow you anywhere you go. I am the sword. Wherever you go, I will go. And I believe whatever you say. And I believe you weren't part of that rape accusation. That rape accusation is false. I believe that. I've heard the rumors, but I don't think they're true. Because I've seen how the people act around here towards you. And I can just tell that that's false. Everything they say is lies. And he continues to say, you're saying lies. You're just saying to crush my confidence. But Raphtalia just cradles him and hugs him, saying, I will follow you wherever you go. And in that moment, Naofumi finally realizes who Raphtalia is, and actually sees her for who she is, and actually hears her. And that one moment, that darkness around Naofumi's heart is able to disperse a bit, and he sees a light at the end of the tunnel. And at the end of the episode, Raphtalia, who is all grown up now and in an adult form, and Naofumi continues to say, who are you again? You aren't Raphtalia, are you? Like, no, she's like, no, I'm Raphtalia, just us demi-humans. We age rapidly when we level up. And that's why demi-humans are seen as garbage and monsters. That's why we're treated that way. That's why we're treated differently. And now Fumi's able to taste food again, because Raphtalia is kind of like his light, who is taken away this darkness that's around his heart and shone a light at the end of the tunnel. And for all how I was so pissed off during this episode, because I was just burning with anger, I still really enjoyed the episode. It's a fantastic episode. Just give us more Raphtalia now for me. Just give us more adult Raphtalia, because Raphtalia is best girl already. There's no way in hell that she loses this year. If mine is somehow in a bracket for best girl, then she's losing straight away. No one better vote for her. Because seriously, there's no way that she can build herself back up again and come out of this shit that she's put herself into. Because she's a despicable human. A despicable human. The whole kingdom's despicable. The king is a trash bag. And mine's a bitch. Well guys, hope you enjoyed that video. But until next time, I'm Ozzy Otaku. And I'll catch you later.